I have always kept a straight face during my pregnancy. Only 16 years old, they say I have no business having a baby. I wish they could feel my anxiety. I wish they could see all the things that scares me. Trying my best to hide the situation from my mom. And thinking whether to name the baby Mary or Tom. Throwing up in the bathroom, trying not to make a sound. Thinking of ways to break the news before my belly becomes more round. I can't believe I was so naive to fall for his words. I guess I was afraid that he would leave, afraid of being hurt. Dreading the scene in the hospital and hearing the word push, coming from the nurse. This should be a beautiful thing, but it sure feels like a curse. Sometimes the pressure becomes too much. I feel like I am alone in the desert. There are times when I think of another solution. Going through my mind is the possibility of having an abortion. I never thought there would be so much confusion. To think, all that has happened is a result of my decision. It's amazing to know that there is another being inside of me. I am still mindful of other girls and their horror stories. Now I know how they must feel. All the pain I've heard of has now become real. I am so afraid to look into my mother's eyes. Because I have let her down, and I have damaged her pride. Though no words were exchanged, I know she knows I have an angle. I could tell by the way she looks at my swollen ankles. For some strange reason she did not ask why they were swollen. By now I know from her good grace, I have fallen. School is tough for me right now. I'm hoping to make it to college somehow. I cling to my best friend like no other. Because I have found comfort in her that I cannot find in my mother. At the end of the day, I will have to face my situation. This will not be easy, but I know I will make the right decision. The decision to bring this new life into this world. I can't help but think of the bouncing baby boy, or a beautiful little girl. At night I would sit and stare at the moonlit sky, hoping to get through in one piece, as on myself, I will have to rely. I have no idea what it is like to have a baby. I try to get my hands on books on the subject, to see what they can show me. At night when the baby kicks, it would scare me out of my sleep. Sleep is something of which I rarely get to take advantage. I am not expecting my child to be raised by the village. This is the point where I can count on my white privilege. To be something, a pathway or even a bridge. Back to my mother's loving kindness. I am 4 months along and I can no longer hide my morning sickness. To the birth of my child, I cannot wait to be a witness. Staring at the floor while washing the dishes. Feeling my mom's arms around me. Remains part of my wishes. Our conversation have gone cold. She is still angry, after all, I was told. To watch out for those slick boys with their smooth talking. And to be careful of the neighborhoods I chose to walk in. The birth pains will hurt, I know that. But what hurt more is wondering if my mother's love will ever come back. At the end of the day, for whatever it's worth, I will learn from this situation. It is clear, my intention is to bring this baby into this world, no more deciding. I have made my decision.